fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps, and I am joined right now by the IBF Bantamweight champion, Lee Haskins. How are you doing, sir?
I'm very well, thank you.
There was a lot going on over there.
Yeah,
explain exactly what's like. Where's all this hostility coming from?
It's a hard one to say, to be fair. I think it's all down from when we boxed 4 years ago. I beat him convincingly, and then he's gone on to win a world title. And I was calling him out a little bit, trying to make the fight, and I just couldn't get it. In the end, he got beat. I've gone on to now become world champion. So that's where it is, kind of thing. That's where his beef is. He has the beef. I have none. I'm just the champion, trying to enjoy myself, have a bit of fun, and live life.
So who's the one who sort of initiated that? All I saw was suddenly you guys were like forehead to forehead, and then you kind of...
Well, he just kind of pushed it, so I just kind of slapped his face off me, kind of thing, trying to put his head in. I can't afford to get any cuts, not before the fight.
Right,
and, he's trying to dig his head in, so I just kind of give him a hand off, and that was it, to be fair.
The first fight you obviously won by unanimous decision. You really don't have anything to prove going into this fight.
No.
Why are you giving him the rematch then?
Well, he's got himself to the #1 position, which is fine with me because this is a fight that we would have took if it was voluntary. We would have picked this fight out if he was in the top 10. So it is a good opportunity for me to show my skills back on Sagai again. So for me, I'm enjoying every bit of it and just looking forward to the fight.
Can the fans expect a barn burner between the two of you?
Well, I hope so. Yeah, I hope it's going to be a cracking fight, and one that I stop him in.
Now, you obviously got your belt because Randy Caballero was unable to make weight.
Yeah.
Was there a small part of you that's a little frustrated? Like you actually wanted to fight him to prove that I could beat him?
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't be explaining myself to every reporter who asked me, how do you feel about being given the belt? But literally, I was ready on the night. I was there on weight and ready to fight. And obviously, I'm not going to fight him when he's 5.5 pounds over. I'm a bantamweight fighter, and that's the weight I'm fighting at. So we just have to go on from there, and then we've defended it now since. So looking forward to the second one.
I can imagine that it's very frustrating for someone like yourself to be in that position because you spend all of these months and all this money during training camp to just have it not happen.
Yeah, getting ready for the fight. We train hard for the fight, and to be in Vegas is a dream for all fighters. And for my dream not to come true over there was a bit disappointing. But yeah, still, we had a great defense, and now we're on a mega show like this on Sky, so I can't complain.
You got Gennady Golovkin versus Brook. Can I get your thoughts on that?
I'm going to sit on the fence on this one, and I'm not going to say. I just wish Brook all the best, and I hope he can become world champion again.
But do you actually see this going the distance, or do you see a stoppage?
I don't know. Distance.
Come on, just answer.
Yeah, I see it in a stoppage, and it can be either way, I believe.
Mm-hmm. How does each guy win, though?
Kel's a very quick fighter. He's got some slick moves, and he knows what he's doing. He's a world champion, and he's a world champion for a reason because he's a great fighter. So if anybody can do it, he can do it. He has the skills, but then his Golovkin's power and his movement can be kind of a problem. So it's just one of them ones.
We also got Canelo versus Liam Smith the following week. So can I get your thoughts on that?
Yeah, Liam Smith, I've never really, to be fair, I've never really watched him much, so I don't know how good he really is. But Canelo, I know he's a great fighter, a mega fighter in America, and I think is a big ask from Liam.
Do you see? Will you be rooting for Liam Smith considering he's British?
Yeah, of course. He's British, so we've got to support our own, and I hope to God that he comes back with the belt.
And lastly, may I ask what you think of Andre Ward versus Sergey Kovalev?
I think Andre Ward, he's a class act. His movement, his skills are another level. He's the next Floyd Mayweather, I believe. And if I had to put my money on anybody, it would be him.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I always appreciate it. What would you like to say to the fight fans that are tuning in?
Everybody who's tuning in, I appreciate it. I'm honored, and don't miss my fight.
Very nice. Bye, fight fans. Fans, if you guys haven't already done so, make sure you download the Behind the Gloves app. It's free, and it features really cool stuff like a fight calendar that reminds you of all the upcoming fights, and it allows for you to, with one click, to remind yourself directly to your phone. And it also features 24/7 breaking news that's going on in boxing. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that and subscribe to this channel.